Welcome to Fabulously Flawed, where the perfectly imperfect come to shine. Marni, along with her sensational sidekick Taylor, are the mother-daughter duo that puts the fun in dysfunction. Every episode, we unpack the chaos of mental health while sprinkling in the sass of pop culture. We're here to share stories, laughs, and lessons that remind you to embrace your quirks and to never, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. So join us as we celebrate the beauty of being fabulously flawed. Let's get real, let's get raw, and let's get ready to add a little extra shimmer to your day.
Hey everybody, welcome to Fabulously Flawed. I am your host, Marni, and joining me, as always, is my delicious, dazzling daughter, Taylor.
Hi guys, I'm so excited that we're finally doing our first video.
We have talked about filming this forever.
Long time.
But my vanity wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, I know. I'm so excited that you kind of, you got the audio part, now you get the visual
Now you get to see how crazy we are.
Yes, exactly. You get the whole 9 yards.
Exactly. So this episode is called The Super Bowl and a Love Story. I can't. First of all,
I think you guys can tell what we're going to be talking about.
Do you like my glasses?
Of that title.
Wait, my 22 glasses. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, you're in your red era, lover era.
I love it because love is love is love, and I am obsessed with their love story. I can't take it. I can't take it.
I know. So for the past 48 hours or so, my mom and I have been nonstop watching the video of Taylor and Travis on the field and at the club, at the after party, dancing the love story. Mom,
unhealthy amount of times.
It's like I should be checked by a specialist for the amount of times.
Hi, my name is Marni, and I'm a Swiftie over 50.
Yes,
I am addicted.
Yes, no, you don't understand. Like, we don't see Taylor Swift her whole entire career, and I know
secretive.
So secretive. She has never felt comfortable enough to like let loose in public and be in the public eye and put herself out there like that. This Travis guy has brought her to life. Yep. He has brought her back to life. And she mentioned in her Time magazine interview how she was like hiding away in her apartment for years, and her ex-boyfriend was just so not into the spotlight. And I'm just
he's a bedazzled version of her. I mean, they are these superstars. Travis, yes.
Yeah.
He's just, they are so meant for each other.
Oh, beyond.
And what I want to talk about in this episode is that they didn't go looking for love.
Yeah.
They are love. Love is something you don't look for. Love is something you become. I love that quote.
Yeah.
And she's just doing her thing. He's doing his thing. And watching this.
Was she doing her thing? She gets on that stage for 3.5 hours every weekend.
No, what I can't take is that we're watching this real life fairy tale.
It is. That's
before our eyes.
We didn't sings about. Yeah.
Right? We had no idea he was gonna. They started over the summer, so now he didn't know he was going to be in the Super Bowl.
No.
They had no clue, and they're each living their lives, and we're watching them fall in love.
It's so magical,
and my gosh.
It's because I think Taylor, her whole entire 18-year career and counting for sure, her whole career has kind of been built off of her love. Her songs, 90% of them are love songs. Most of them, more than that, but whatever.
But the way he found her.
So seeing someone whose whole entire life and career has been built upon being in love, it's so amazing to see someone so extraordinary, like Taylor, just live out her own love story.
No. He thanked her. Like, thank you, baby, for coming. It's
I know.
First of all, he calls her baby. I can't. She's like, oh my God. He's like, thank you for traveling around the world. Like, normal conversation.
I know. And I've seen TikToks of people being like, I used to get the ick or like hate when my significant other call me baby, but now it's I just want them to call me baby, because it's like, how do you not want to be
the way
like
he was,
Taylor and Travis?
The way he was rubbing her back. And it was just, but
beyond.
I know, we're speechless. We can't even talk right now.
I'm like trying to find the words to say to describe how I'm feeling.
I just won't take off my glasses today because I'm in my 22 era, my love story era. What I have to talk about is that people are like, oh, we're so annoyed with Taylor Swift. They keep showing them. Do you really think people think they planned it? Like, okay, Kansas City Chiefs, tell everybody not to win because I have a vision. I'm going to go to the Super Bowl, and my girlfriend who just won a Grammy and Super Bowl trophies and selling out stadiums, because this has to happen. We couldn't life is stranger than fiction. You couldn't have written a love story. Oh, wait. Can we talk about the songs about this that she's going to be writing?
Oh,
no.
I explained to my dad the other day, I'm like, Dad, you don't understand. Like, this Travis love song album is so highly anticipated because, first of all, this is the first relationship where she's really in the public eye, and we're usually we know about Taylor's relationships through her lyrics. Right. This time it's different. We get to see it in real life, in real time, and we know that there's going to be these insane.
No, but her words talking to him. Like usually it's like in the beginning of a song, it's like is it gorgeous or something?
Yeah,
gorgeous. But to hear her not in a video saying, I love you, thank you for being here, thank you for supporting me.
That's exactly what I'm saying, is that normally we kind of just get her like feelings. Now we're kind of seeing her live out those scenarios where she gets her feelings from, which is beyond for all of the Swifties and those of you who are becoming new fans, because Taylor's in the media all day, every day.
First of all, Mama.
Oh, you put your glasses on.
I was waiting to see how long it took you to notice. I love Mama Kelsey because when she flew Southwest, she could have chartered a plane. Yeah. She could have been a diva and goes, I'm only flying first class. Mm-hmm. Nope. Mama Kelsey in Southwest, not even in the front row.
Yeah, I know, right? She's the most low maintenance, chill, humble person. That makes her so likable. That's why she is Mama Kelsey.
But I just want to go on the piggyback of Taylor Swift and everything. It's to show girls or guys, don't chase love. Live your life.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm back. I'm back. She's living her life, not comparing herself to Lady Gaga talking about Lady Gaga. I'm so sorry, but she looked kind of sad.
I know. I didn't notice that, but you brought it to my attention that she looked a little bummed.
She looked bedazzled and bummed.
Bedazzled and bummed. And she's saying everything's okay with her.
And Lady Gaga's going, well, I was born this way. Boop. We're so silly.
Oh my God.
But I had been preaching to Taylor, to Brianna, my other daughter, about from the minute you guys were born, don't chase boys.
I know.
Live your life. It will find you. Taylor Swift.
I know.
This beautiful, iconic, statuesque piece of brilliance. I don't even know how you can describe her.
We could just say every positive adjective in the book, and it still wouldn't be enough. Yeah.
And watching her live what she's written about and begging, please don't go. And he's not going anywhere now.
That's why what I was saying before is I was explaining to Dad how this album that's going to be about Travis that everybody knows is coming, even if it's in a year's time, is going to be so fucking amazing.
It's going to break every record.
I just know
1 minute, 20 million sold in a second.
It's just because we already have insight into how in love she is. So just now I'm going to be hearing it translated, that love into music. Nothing can be better. Nothing's better.
I know she's best friends with Selena and Abigail. Do you wonder why they weren't at the game? Do you think they ever get jealous? Not jealous, but girl, I would have gone. Or
no, because they go out. They do plenty of things together.
You would have been how come Blake got to go? I'd really love to go.
No, I totally don't think it's anything like that at all. I think it's truly just they're who schedules, who's free when.
That's true.
They're such high profile celebrities.
Why am I obsessed with Ice Spice's hair? I just want to poof it.
Yeah,
I am
a
obsessed
chia
with
pet.
it. She's the cutest thing with these she looks like Orphan Annie.
Yes, people make jokes all the time.
Oh, they do? It's a hard knock life.
Yeah, people were. So her and Jason were talking in the suite prior to the game, and there have been
the memes
of them and what their conversations could be, and there were some Annie joke memes that I saw that were really funny.
They're just such an adorable friendship, Ice Spice and Taylor Swift. They're so different, but it's adorable.
Very unexpected too. She's not typically. Taylor has never been really friends with any rappers.
I don't know.
Publicly, at least. And so it's a new, different, fun type of friend,
also,
for sure.
Shaq, couldn't wait to meet a legend.
I know.
It's no, you're a legend.
You're the legend, Shaq. And I'm sure Taylor said, are you kidding me? You're awesome. She always praises those who praise her. And she's like, hello, I love you. Nelly Furtado. They had a moment backstage at the...
Oh, that's right. I saw the Grammys.
No, the VMAs.
The VMAs.
Something one of those.
Look at me. Whatever it was. Yeah, Grammys.
A few months ago. And it's just, she's just so... It's people love Taylor, but she loves them right back. She's just... I love that woman so much.
No, what she has taught me, it's okay to say you're not normal. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. If I would have known that 30 years ago, whoosh, I would have spent a lot of time.
I know. If only she was around forever. I want to keep her here for 100 plus more years
you know
to
what?
come too.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
We both love Meredith Grey, Olivia Benson.
Yeah.
One day, Taylor Swift, we are going to meet her, or she is going to like our videos because we're empowering women and talking about mental health.
Yeah.
So Taylor, if you're listening,
right, we Taylor, love you. If you're watching this, we love you with every fiber of our being.
No, I'm a Swiftie over 50. Look, I'm 53, but I identify as 17. So therefore, I have so much fun.
Glasses are back on.
My glasses are back on. I am so in my 22 era right now.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell a story really quick? Oh, You go first.
No, it's like we have so much to say. No, you go first. You take the
Okay, this is a really cool story. This is just piggybacking on how you don't look for things come to you.
Yeah.
I was 1993 or 1994. Billy Joel was in town for his River of Dreams tour. I was with Lisa Hughes, Church by the Glades, shout out. And somebody came up to us and they said, "Hi, we're from the River of Dreams tour. Would you like to give us your tickets and we are going to give you front row?" Billy Joel likes to do that.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I knew this.
Oh,
wait,
gosh.
maybe you've told me.
Come on, I've told you stories 500 times.
Yeah, wait, I lose track, though, of all of her
because
stories.
I say them over and over.
It kind of all blends together sometimes, but okay.
Oh, my gosh. So this is the reason why I never sit in the back. I will always sit in the first 5 rows.
Right, you've been spoiled ever since.
I was spoiled.
Yeah.
So I was 23 or 24, and I look at my friend Lisa, I go, "Well, we're here anyway." It was Valentine's night, and they were going towards women who were not with dates. That was the theme of the night. So I'm
God, we would have been picked. I would have.
Right? So
dateless.
Okay, whatever. Dateless.
No, I was saying, like, you said they were looking for people without
I see what
dates.
you're saying.
I was like, that would have been me, the dateless one.
So they give us the tickets, and I said to Lisa, "Well, we're already in the arena.
Yeah.
What bad can happen if we have to stand?" No, we didn't stand. I was in the first row.
They actually took you to the first row.
They took me to he still does that to this day. Billy Joel at every fucking concert.
Yes, he leaves the front row.
I was that person.
Yes, that's what he does.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, he's an awesome guy.
Oh, no, he's the best. So that is why after that show, I was 23 or 24, I said, I am never sitting up back there again. I don't think I've ever been on the up top section ever.
And because of that mentality,
I've spoiled you.
You've
so sorry.
spoiled me. And now it's very tough for me to go to concerts and sit higher up because
I know.
I've so many times I've seen the
their
shows
up close.
Up close, and it's very hard for me to downgrade, but obviously I will if I had to. But
you know what?
Ideal.
I did not go looking saying I'm not going to go to the concert unless I have front row seats. I was just happy to be there.
Of course.
It came to me. I attracted. Remember I was talking a few episodes back, talking about a few episodes back means we have a library now of episodes.
Which is so exciting. I'm so proud of us.
But I was talking about my energy, how I was approached in Times Square.
Yeah.
Again, approached at Billy Joel at the Miami Arena.
Yep, you just something, and I say about your energy. I mean, it truly is infectious.
I sparkle, guys.
Yeah,
I do. I sparkle.
But my mom really does, and I'm so happy to have a mom who is so out of the box and different, and not just your typical suburban mom.
Oh God, no, I never was.
Yeah, God no. God no, and I never will be like that.
When we first moved to Embassy in Cooper, the neighbor thought I was the nanny.
Yes,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hello, that's the best compliment ever, being mistaken for the nanny. I love that.
Well, then we'll do our next one on the nanny, Fran Drescher, who's right here in my bookshelf, if you guys can see.
Who we idolize, like literally idolize. That show, binge watching that show was some of the best times of my life. I absolutely loved it.
Forget the casting, but the on point with Niles, the delivery.
Yeah.
That Niles and
the delivery
Cece,
of their lines is truly it's perfect.
It is.
They literally could not have done it more perfectly. They executed everything so flawlessly.
You know, it's crazy when we talk about different shows we love, you think of the casting process.
Yeah.
And how they just nailed it. And also, I
feel like casting directors do not get enough credit at all because people fall in love with these characters and it's like, wait, let
me interrupt for a second. Okay. When I say the casting of it, it's not really the casting directors. They just put the people on tape. It's the creative team who casts it. That's what I meant.
Right. Okay. You would know better than me. Right. You worked in that field.
Oh, you know what I found out? You know why they say break a leg? Because they hope they cast you in the part.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? I never knew that. Look at Brianna nodding over there, my Guillermo. So
you learn something new every day.
Right? So that's why they say break a leg. Because I'm always saying, why are they telling you to break a leg? You're going out to try and hike it.
I never knew the meaning behind that either.
Right? That's another thing we should do. Look up the meaning behind sayings.
And then kind of like tell our listeners about them in case you didn't know.
Right? Like, son of a bitch. Who was the bitch and who was the son?
Right.
Who came up with that?
Where did that originate from? Oh, and the Super Bowl. Sorry, going back to that, just because how it was became public information yesterday that it was the most viewed televised event program in American history and since the landing of the moon. And I think that for its time back in 1969, it was the biggest thing. But now, like in modern times, it's even larger scale and just the power
Swifties.
that 1000% was the Swifties.
I can't take credit for this, but Kathy Griffin said the Swifties are the old Free Britneys.
Yeah, no, but even more powerful. And
yes.
I'm sometimes scared of the fandom, and I'm a part of it. I mean, the Swifties can be really intense, but no, they show up. I mean, it's crazy because the Chiefs and the 49ers, it's not like this was some huge Super Bowl. We literally had that exact thing.
It was quite boring, actually.
4 years ago, it was the same thing. So we know the people, the 123 million households that tuned in weren't necessarily there for the Chiefs and the 49ers. It was like people have been saying since a couple weeks ago when you found out who was playing. Nobody asked for this. Nobody. No. Oh, sorry, I'm like talking too much to the camera. Nobody asked for this. Nobody wanted this. So we know that it was Taylor Swift
and
for
people
sure.
Like,
that brought up all.
And I love when people are like, "Oh, why do you keep showing Taylor Swift?" Like she said to the NFL, "Do not show the players. I want to be seen for 10 seconds, so I can piss off the world."
People are not understanding. If you want to be mad for whatever reason that Taylor Swift is all over you, blame the media.
Yeah,
it is 1,000%.
She's like, "I'm just watching my boyfriend. People, I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm here to just support my boyfriend."
But it's like, think about it. The NFL is an extremely, I was going to say smart organization. They're extremely established. They know how to get the ratings. They know how to get the viewers. And they were right. They literally, this Super Bowl was the most televised event in American history because they kept showing Taylor, and they know. They don't care. They care about money and ratings, but you know what, not what Brad's and Chad's thing.
They were very cool how they showed all the celebrities.
Yeah, no.
They didn't show her throughout the game unless he scored.
Right, and I was saying to all my friends, like I wanted the 49ers because they were the underdogs. Brock Purdy, obviously the last pick in the draft, so was rooting so hard for him.
I know.
But at the same time, I wanted Kelsey to play
we wanted to see the interaction of him calling her baby.
I wanted him to play well, so they would keep on showing her.
Okay, so I'm also going to kind of switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
When you said 49ers, I was thinking of my 4 boxes that I wanted to explain that I just explained to you.
Oh, the boxes.
For our girls listening, because when he was on that field, Travis Kelce, and he was yelling at Andy Reid, at that moment, he was in his moment. People are like, oh my God, he's so rude. It's like, shut the fuck up. He's in his job.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So girls, I've told this to you. I just told this to Brianna. I think I did the other day. Did I, guys, tell you the 4-box story? Yeah. Okay. So girls listening, there are 4 boxes. There is a guy, and he is in one of these boxes: a sports box, a food box, a business work box, and a sex dating box.
Yeah.
Okay. When he is in a work box, you cannot expect him to think of you in the romance box.
Right.
When he's in the eating box, he's not thinking of working. So I guarantee you, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, after the whole night and he's eating his burger, he's probably like saying, baby, I hope you don't mind, but I'm just hungry. I'm not in the mood to talk.
Yeah.
I just want to eat my burger. Doesn't mean he doesn't love her. So when a guy, girls, this is so important for you. If they're in one of their boxes, don't be upset they're not doing something else. Because if they're in their work box, making money box, they are not trying to think of food. They're not eating. They're not calling their girlfriend when they put themselves in the relationship box. Hope you're not thinking of food when you're with me.
Yeah.
You know, or work.
Yes. The male's brain is not very complex. So they have to, go
it's
box
so
by box
easy.
by box, which actually ever since you've told me that has given me like this whole new perspective.
Oh,
and
guys, if you're out there listening, listen to the boxes,
and it
girls.
truly has made me like less upset about things.
Of
like,
course.
oh, I understand that if he's, working and he doesn't text me, it's fine. It's not because he has no interest in me. It's because he's literally working
Of
and busy
course.
and his mind is in one place. And like I said, the men's, their brains are peas.
It's like tonight. It's like if there was a Heat game tonight, while the guy or girl, whomever is watching the Miami Heat, you're not going to sit there watching them do 3-pointers and go, babe, I love you. Like, don't expect, it's not going to happen.
Right. It's just, and there are those guys that can, and I'm sure once you get into.
But you wouldn't want a multitasker of boxes because you want 100% per box.
No, you're
you
right.
don't want just a little
you're right.
bit.
I was going to say they can kind of go from box to box, but I guess.
Well, yes, if you're eating and somebody looks at you and says, I love you, but you know
no,
what I'm
obviously. I know exactly what you're saying, and it's so true. So
Right?
beyond true. Listen to the box.
First of all, I can't believe that.
The box
I am
theory.
the box theory, but I'm sitting here videoing this with you, and it
Yeah.
has taken me 3 to 4 years to film myself doing a podcast. It was first my teeth. I had such bad teeth, guys. It was like gingivitis and just bone loss.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't smile because Noah, my son, said to me, Mommy, why is there black in your teeth? I'm like, I don't have black in my teeth. I am like always like my teeth. It
No
was a
shame.
gap. There was a gap in my teeth. And I was like, okay, now I wouldn't do videos or
I
smile.
know,
I would do the
know.
Mona Lisa smile in my pictures.
And you're so vain, so I know that just
it was
totally
horrible.
killed your self-esteem, even though you've always been so beautiful.
Oh, you're so sweet, depressed me. So last summer, I decided I want new teeth, and I had a full smile makeover.
Yes. Now she has literally perfect teeth.
Thank you,
so
Dr.
jealous.
Malo.
Yes. Shout out Dr. Malo.
In Cooper City, guys. He gave me a brand new smile.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, now I'm ready to smile. But now menopause. Now I have menopause and cortisol, which is so high, which makes you puffy, and menopause. And I'm like, I'm still healing my inner child. How can I be talking about menopause?
I know. Life comes at you fast, sister.
So
I know.
my vanity, my insanity and vanity are hand in hand.
Oh, absolutely.
So now I'm like, I've gained 10 pounds. I'm not going on camera, but you got your new teeth, but I don't care. So you know what? Fuck it. I am here. I think my message of loving yourself and how important it is to understand yourself, love yourself, to dream big, live in the moment, not have regrets is more important than how I look.
And I always have said to you that when you are watching, like, you have to think about it from like another person's perspective. When you're just scrolling through TikTok and you're listening to these, like, you know, motivational people and whatever, you're focused on what they're saying. You forget what they look like as soon as you go to the next video.
Completely.
Nobody is looking at you physically,
I'm
your
so
appearance,
neurotic.
except
I know.
yourself. Of course, everybody is their own worst critic. I mean, it's inevitable. But I just, like, you know, I say to you, it's like people are focused on what we have to say, our feelings, our thoughts, our advice. They don't give a fuck if we have a pimple or a double chin or
now
wrinkles.
as you say double chin, I'm thinking, did I blend in my
Oh,
thing?
no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
No, no.
Oh, God, I didn't mean to go
I
down
know.
that road. No, I was just saying the flaws that people
No, of
usually hate
course,
about
of
themselves.
course.
And it's like,
But wait, we're called Fabulously Flawed because even with our flaws, we're still fabulous.
Oh, exactly. I love our name, Fabulously Flawed, by the way. I love how it it literally describes my mom and I to a T.
Yep.
I would say we're so fun and fabulous, and I'm so happy and excited to admit that, you know, we are fun and fabulous, and I love it, and I'm so confident and whatever, but at the same time, we have hundreds, if not thousands, of flaws and insecurities. But I think that makes us relatable.
And what has helped us too is when I tell people to communicate. There would be a time where I would come home, and if I had said to you, Tay, would you do the dishes, put them in the dishwasher, and I came home and they're still in the sink, I would like, what the fuck, and get all batshit. But it wasn't the dishes. It was, I was feeling not heard. I was feeling maybe not respected. So now it's like, Tay, I really like a clean sink. This is just an example, but it would make me feel just, you know, a little bit better if you would put the dishes in without. Now it's like, okay, now you understand. So it doesn't matter how much somebody over communicates, but we over communicate.
I think we found that it
works.
It works best for us, for sure, to do that over communicating. And I'm sure that it would work for a lot of you guys too, and all your relationships, personal, family, romantic. I mean, the communication is so vital and is key to any successful relationship. Over communicate if you have to.
Over communicate.
Literally be like, I want to do this, and this.
Do you understand?
This okay?
Exactly. Don't say okay? Yes.
You know, say the extra 3 or 4 sentences
because
if you have to.
We go along with things and then we're just miserable because we didn't want to say no. We didn't want them to be mad at us.
Yeah,
that's
it's important to be vocal, for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And our store on Etsy, guys, trust me.
You guys know the drill. Fabulously Flawed, 2 Ds,
double Ds.
On Etsy. Fabulouslyflawed.net will take you right to our Etsy shop.
No, you are going to die when you see our products.
Yeah.
They are just beyond.
They are.
Affirmations and just wall decor and mugs and hoodies and shirts and everything. Pet products.
And if you have an idea of something that you want on a product, like shoot us a message, email us, DM us, anyway, text me if you have our number, and we will get you whatever you want.
And guys, also, I am going to be starting. I took a little time off from being a motivational speaker, an empowerment coach, but now that I have overcome this hurdle, clients now are starting. So
which is
out.
So exciting.
I know.
She is amazing. She has helped my mental health. She's literally fixed my brain.
See, that's how awesome it was that I was so messed up and I am so mentally ill. Because
you've been
through
thunderstorms that you can now give advice to people going through their own thunderstorms because you've lived so many lives. You've gone through hell and back a million times.
But I'm able to sit here and sparkle and talk about it, which is beyond.
And I think that it's also like, it's, you know, obviously mental health professionals are great, but not all of them have gone through trauma.
And they don't understand it.
And they can medically, they go to school and they learn to, how to understand their clients. But sometimes nothing beats real life experience, which you have.
When I tell people, I know what it feels like not to come out of your dark room. I know what it feels like to put your head under the covers and not leave for a month.
You know what it feels like to be severely depressed and so happy.
Yep, I do.
You know that there is light at the end of the tunnel because you have reached that light at the end of your very dark tunnel.
Yep, I was up here and I have truly come down here. And it's it's remarkable when I think that there were a time like I couldn't even imagine like not leaving my room or anything. So if anyone's listening and you can't leave your room, take one baby step and go into the living room. If the
you don't have to leave your house, just baby steps. Leaving your room is a huge step in itself.
If you're constantly in a dark room, lift up the blinds, bring in the sunshine. Yeah. Baby steps.
Baby steps.
And this is one thing that I thought of the other day when I told you, there are people that don't even leave the bedroom and they can't. Like me, I used to just eat everything and just bags or just paper plates would be everywhere. So if you know someone going through something, bring a Ziploc bag in their room. Let them condense everything because part of our mental health is the clutter. It drives me fucking crazy. I cannot have clutter. So when all those bags and wrappers and stuff, but if you put it all in a Ziploc bag, there's no bugs, it won't smell.
Yeah, and it makes the living in a dirty space a little cleaner,
manageable, and a little bit more manageable,
a little more manageable, and you're helping out in a small way. And that, honestly, to someone who is going through like a dark, depressive episode, bringing them that Ziploc bag for that simple cleanup is a huge gesture. Huge. I think it could mean a lot to that person.
It's true. You're not being judgy. Like feelings are not facts.
Yeah.
And you could take that on many different levels. But in one, when you tell someone, I'm not feeling great. Oh, come on, you'll be fine. No, stop. Don't tell me how to feel. Do not invalidate anyone's feelings. If they're telling you they're not feeling great, okay. If there's anything you need, I'm here. Don't be judgy.
Yeah.
Because it took you a long time not to be judgy with me.
Right.
But
and now I see like when I'm upset and I can tell my friends aren't really like agreeing with what I'm saying, I'll kind of like just see myself out because they don't mean to invalidate my feelings, but I kind of feel like they are. So that's me putting boundaries up.
But they care, but you're saying
right, no.
Right.
I think I kind of lost what I was going to say is that they definitely are not trying to invalidate my feelings.
People
but
don't
it's
understand.
They're just not understanding exactly. But it's always coming from the heart, which
it's starting.
Means a lot.
The conversation of mental health is starting. When I first wrote my book, I had to use mental wellness because I was afraid mental health would offend people. But now the conversation is starting, and I am so thrilled about that. I'm also thrilled we're holding our microphones and not the stand because it feels, I don't know, I like holding it.
Yeah, we saw a few other podcasters were holding their mics versus them being on stands, and we're like, let's try this out. It's very like cozy and chill.
Intimate.
Very intimate, which I love. So thank you guys so much for watching our first video episode. There will be so many more to come.
And for my listeners, I love you guys so much. I just pray that you all love yourselves and you're not letting anybody burst your bubble and you are that shiniest star in the sky and dream big. It is what you want. Reach for the outer space stars, everything.
Yes, and beyond.
And beyond. So keep listening, sending so much love. Do not let anyone dull your sparkle.
Never.
Much love and
Bye,
peace.
guys.
Until next time.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Fabulously Flawed. Remember, we drop new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday, so be sure to subscribe and never miss a moment of this dazzling duo. Craving more sparkle? Head over to fabulouslyflawed.com for exclusive content, episode archives, and more. And don't forget to check out Fabulously Flawed on Etsy for tons of amazing products that are sure to brighten your day. Be sure to follow us on socials to keep the conversation going and become a part of our Fabulously Flawed family. Until then, keep embracing your beautiful imperfections and remember, never let anyone dull your sparkle.